Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Showground Stadium. You join us for this Big Bash match between Gujarat and the Melbourne Renegades. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, it should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Commentary boxing looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled.
A few moves made in the field.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Shot, should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. Good pick up, big chance. Could that be out? Looks like it. Wow, that's gone. First ball.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh, great shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Wow, that's missed the lot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Chance to run two. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Renegades are 11 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Whacked away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 7 runs added in that over. The Renegades are 18 for 2.
Backed up that first over really well. These two look good early on.
No. Terrible shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The Titans has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The Titans managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Little from the north end. Now the batters made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nearly gets the edge. Little with a great delivery there. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Four runs added in that over. The Renegades are 27 for 2.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yadav into the attack now from the south end. Power and precision in that shot.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Milan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Massive outside edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't get it through the field. 14 runs added there. The Renegades are 41 for 2.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Little from the north end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, stunning delivery.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. That's the over. The Renegades are 49 for 3. Smacks that away through the gap. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yadav has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Chance to run two. That's a boundary save for sure. Wow, that's missed the lot. Well played, could be a quick single. Misses everything.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Power and precision in that shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
9 runs added in that over. The Renegades are 63 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Good running. They should come back for 2. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
The batter brings up his half.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Four runs added in the over. The Renegades are 67 for 3. Was quick onto that in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. The Titans has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. No. Terrible shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Brilliant. That'll take some catching. The Titans managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Yada from the south end. Right out of the middle of the bat. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Nearly gets the edge. Yada with a great delivery there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs to be on target. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. There'll be runs here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. The Renegades are 81 for 3. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Picks a short ball early. Not the best delivery, but a great shot to put it away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nice shot. Runs possible. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Eight runs out of there. The Renegades are 89 for 3. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. The Renegades are 90 for 3. Light Armour's coming on to bowl from the north end. Chance to run 2. Here.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. 6th lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Omaze from the south end. Omaze to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters.
A few moves made in the field.
This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble! Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That's a boundary save for sure. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Miller ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, great shot.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over. Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Misses everything. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Doesn't beat the infield. Over the Renegades, 114 for 4. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Super shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Omaze from the south end.
He's got their tail up.
No. Terrible shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Tendulkar taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Nearly gets the edge. Omaze with a great delivery there. Omaze has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Out. Good catch, close to the ground. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over, beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Out! What a screamer.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. The Renegades have set a target of 132 runs. This total is well below par and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Omaze looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though.
Make him welcome.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
End of the over, 7 off it. The Titans are 7 for 1.
First over complete, and a good start for the batters.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Nicely played. Runs 1.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Tendulkar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That is quite extraordinary. Sudarsan, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. The Titans, 20 for 1.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply? That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. This could be out. End of the over. The Titans are 28 for 1.
End of the third, another good over here in the power play. A good mix of running, timing and power sees them ahead of the required run rate early on.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and are taking a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
The batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in to bat after the fall of a wicket.
A round of applause.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
No, terrible shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Doesn't beat the infield. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of the over. Time for a little more freedom in the field.
That's the power play completed, and it's been a splendid mix of boundaries and running. It's the start they would have wanted.
Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack. Zampa from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
He's got their tail up.
That's a boundary save for sure. They've gone up here. Nicely played. Runs one. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away. That's a nice single. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Tendulkar, the slow left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Beats the field with a great shot. Needs to be on target.
A golden opportunity wasted. All they had to do was throw it to the right end. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Wade ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Bang, bowled. Just stunning bowling.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Zampa from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming into that at number 8.
Chance to run 2. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. This should be close. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Khan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
For the Melbourne Renegades.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tendulkar. I don't think we'll be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
How will the bowler respond?
Khan with a huge appeal. Misses everything. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. 15 runs added there. The Titans are 59 for 7. Zampa from the south end. Great shot through the gap. Classic cover drive there, punched away into the gap. Probably get a couple of runs there. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. This could be out. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. Yadav taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Titans are 66 for 7. The slow left armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Goes over the top with that shot. Needs to be on target. There could be a couple if they hustle. Couldn't get it through the field. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Not tempted to play at that one. Finds the fielder with that shot. Six runs added there. The Titans are 72 for 7. It's been a great bowling display so far. Would be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Zampa from the south end. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. No. Terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. On that nicely, good defence. Nice solid defensive shot. Dug that out well.
End of the 11th.
That's the over.
Good
The
job.
Titans
Now
are
on.
72 for 7.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Carr coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Whacked away.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
A good job.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
A few moves made in the field.
There could be a couple if they hustle. The Renegades needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Going with pace now.
Into the attack for the Melbourne Renegades.
Bumrah from the south end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot, through the gap. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs a direct hit. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Bumrah has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Perfectly timed. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. There's a chance if it hits. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Titans are 91 for 8. Tendulkar back into the attack.
Bowler into the attack for the Melbourne Renegades.
Bumrah back on now.
New bowler into the attack for the Melbourne Renegades.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The Renegades has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Right-handed coming into bat at number 11 for Gujarat.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
That'll be a dead ball.
He's got their tail up.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 3 off it. The Titans are 94 for 9.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Anderson has been going really well here. Comes back on from the north end. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good pick up. Big chance.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field. Chance to run two. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Anderson has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Tendulkar, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Misses everything. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Needs to be on target. The Renegades has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
That win